Well, it's a big welcome back, viewers, and we're through to November, and we're going to do a little bit of this. We'll use this thing that we got as part of the pre-order. We ordered it a little bit early. Let's see how this thing goes. We'll get it to mow this grass. Hopefully it's a beauty. Let's see, lower, unfold, turn on. Check that out. And it's fast too. Well, let's go. 2015. Woo! Hey? Blow the hair off your head. So, no, that's good going, good going. See, the field grass seems to die off. See how it's, because we're getting into the winter months or the end of spring now, it's, the grass has died off a little. We can mow that as well. That's interesting. I could mow that grass next to the cattle pen. Do something with that. So I don't know whether to turn this into silage or hay. Yeah. You might just go with hay and feed the cows for now. Make silage next time. Need to make some money sooner or later. We're getting pretty low on the dough. We've got a little bit of oats we can sell, but it's not much, not as much as last time. Let's when I put a worker on here. I bet he's got a whole different idea of how to do it. Let's see what he does. I've already done that bit, mate. Anyway, we'll let him go and see if he ends up coming up with the right idea, and I'll be back with the baler. Oh, we might get the tedder in that first.
I really, really want you.
Well, what about that there, eh, viewers? What do you reckon? It was a beautiful day, and I think it was sung by the local kids that catch that school bus around. Sounded like it was a bunch of 14-year-olds, but anyway, it did the trick. It is a beautiful day, and this thing's going great. It'd be nice if you could hook a baler up to it, but I don't think there's any sort of ball hook or anything on the back of it, which is somewhat of a bummer. Did have one in, I think it was in 22, and you could get an attachment. Maybe all that sort of stuff will come out later. So yeah, we'll finally figure his way out here and yeah, get this done. Then we're gonna figure out what to do for getting it to the cows. Got a few options. I think we need money. Need some money. Anyway, how's things going? Everything's going good here. It's a beautiful day on the east coast of Australia. I think it's got to be, it's 10 a.m. and it's about 28 Celsius, I think. And I look outside, I can't see a cloud at all. 28's a little bit too hot for me. I like about 22 and drizzling. I should probably move to England. But, yeah, some people like this type of weather. See, we're coming into our summer now. Our summer starts next week or whatever, December. Whereas if you're in the northern hemisphere, your winter would start next week in December. I think I got it right. That's what I've always believed. So I hope I'm right. Otherwise, I've had it wrong forever. But yeah, and so everything's really nice here. Shout out to any of my northern hemisphere watchers. Like, hope. Here we are. We've done some baling. We decided to bail. I did actually show it, but forgot to press record. I've been drinking. But yeah. So we're picking up our silage bales. I was just waffling on about how beautiful that baler is and how it was top quality and everything else. And none of it came out, so it was a waste of time. Oh yeah, what's happened here? But what we do have is we have the fertiliser spray unit working on the bottom two fields. So that'll get that done, and then that'll be all double fertilised. So I'll be laughing now. Like I said before, when it wasn't recording, I was going to tether it, then windrow it, then bale it, and make hay, but which feeds your cows to 80%. But there's no point. I could go around once and do silage bales, which will take a few days to ferment, but it's a one-step process. Then it's just waiting for them to ferment. The other one was like a three-step process, so I thought, well, we'll just feed the cows silage, you know. We could probably sell a couple of bales. I don't think we'll get a real lot of money for it, but, you know, we'll see how we go. We've also got the problem of we don't have a bale shredder. Remember, that was our problem at the end of last episode, what we're going to do there, because they're 32k for the smaller of the two. So it's all like, you know, fucking farm stuff, mate. It's all farm stuff where you gotta, what do they call it? It's, well, it used to be something I said when I was younger, I can't remember what it was. It's like where you had to use your head instead of having muscles and stuff. You had to sort of think about it, more or less. So let's put it into transporting. I wonder if I could sell all these. How many have I got? Let's see what happens if we do. So we want to go down to silage, prices, all the way down to S. This month was the highest, but when I say that, I think it was $20 more than the lowest. So it didn't really make much difference. So that, the lowest is 3, whatever that says, 58, 364. Animal dealer, biogas plant, farmers market. We'll take the 373 at the farmers market. I think that's the place that's just across from us. Yeah, 372 metres away, so that's going to work out alright. Make a bit more money, but the cows will still be living it, doing it pretty hard. We're not going to get any milk from them. Not this month anyway. Come on, get round the corner. So yeah, it's if I had to say, like someone said to me, what do you think? I'd say this was a little bit more difficult than FS19 and FS22. Maybe I'm just going the wrong way about it, but yeah. If you had it on hard economy, you'd be doing it hard. That's probably why they call it that. Hopefully those are going to disappear down in that hole, but they're not. Why? Oh no. This is not good. This is where we're supposed to sell them, isn't it? We better go and check on that. We could have it put on the back burner with this trigger thing, because there's no triggers there either. We've tagged it. That's the spot. Maybe it can't be in bales, maybe it's just got to be normal silage. Oh, who knows? Fucking unbelievable. Looks like we would play kites. Plenty of activities down here. Look at that. There's a track that the kids can climb on. It's really family orientated, the old Riverbend Springs. Let's pick these up. And once I pick these up, I'll be back and we'll come up with another plan. As usual, everything's working out just fucking dandy. After all that, we've been to that place plus the silage depot, like the biogas, and it's just not working out for me. So I was just down there, I was thinking, why the fuck do I even bother? I'll tell you why. Because my last video got 4 views, and those 4 viewers, they deserve another video to watch. So until the time when I make a few in a row and get no viewers, that's when I might consider like my options there. But yeah, as long as I got 1 viewer, I'll keep making it. And like I said, I don't always make them for that. I make them for myself. You know, it's like a legacy. When I'm dead, people can watch them. So yeah, they'll be on YouTube forever. But so we're going to have to come up with a whole new plan. And I'd just like to shout out to my 4 viewers on episode 3. Thanks for that. All the rest of you, come on, let's get moving. But yeah, I'll jump out of this, and there's no way we can avoid it. We're going to have to, we get away with the roller because we can fertilise, or just not fertilise. but we're going to have to get some sort of shredder or spreader to get these bales happening. So I'm going to go down and decide which one to pick and bring one of those back, and I just hope it works because there's not much else working so far this episode. Alright, no worries, I'll see you shortly. Okay, so after a few debacles, we're back, you know, this is farming, everything goes to plan. I'm going to grab a bit of straw here. I found something that actually finally does work, or at least it's working for the moment. What we do is we back this out, put in our straw blower. For 36,000 to buy, which isn't a lot of money, but when you're starting out it is. So yeah, it's hard to get a hold of at the start, but we'll get it at some stage. So I'll park the Merlot, jump in here, turn it round and drive it in through the cow barn. The sound, it looks like it even coming. Hey? In here. Got a prompt. Boo! Look at that. Huh? Yeah. Now, whether or not this is going to work with the hay and the silage and that, fuck knows. But it'd be nice if it did. Then again, maybe I need to wait till the silage turns into silage before I try to feed it to them. We'll find out. There's plenty of things to try to work on. But in the meantime, I'm happy that's worked and we're going to have to buy one. But not just yet. One, we can't afford it. But we'll get back to work. We've still got it leased for a little bit. I'll see what happens if I try some silage or grass. There's not much to do in the winter months. Maybe we can get some more animals and that, you know. Nothing happens with the crops between, like, say, November and March. But what I have found is this works. I was just about to give up on the silage idea, but I found if I drop them off in here, they get used up. I don't know how much we've got in there, but I thought we were going to have to sell our baler or something. I thought this isn't working out very well. Let's have a look how the cows are going. Food capacity effectiveness, got 10,000. We'll put a few more bars in, and that's going to get them to start in the health range now, which means we'll start to get to milk and that. The other good thing about January is it's the peak period for oats, so we can buy some oats. Not buy some, sorry, sell some. We've got 13,000. We can make ourselves a little bit more money to get ourselves through. That's pretty cool. So I'll just park this back over here. We're going to have to get ourselves a straw blower or a forage wagon, which is probably just as easy, but we'll see how we go. We've got a lot of straw at the moment, so we may as well get the blower. But what we'll do is disconnect this tractor and we'll I know what I'm going to say. Can't get the trailer and fill it up with oats. That's what it is. It just takes a little bit to tick in sometimes. I know what I'm going to do. I just might need to, yeah, think about it a little bit. Bit of a whirl spin there. Let's fill it up with, we ain't got wheat. Oats. Not a real lot, but oops, we can't go through the fence. Come on, Ranger. Wake up to yourself, mate. You're having a shocker. Let's go in, Cap. So I'll be able to see the fence, I reckon. I don't know why we drive on these. So we can be mowing all this too, you know, like make more grass out of it. What's happened here, no? Alright, so I've only got to go just up here, I think. Which is nice and close. This is where those silos are. I like this little marketplace up my, I don't know, it's my end of town, but up our end of town, or up the town that we live in. See what we get here. I'm tipping around 26. Interesting to see. 26 would be nice, because we need the money. Unbelievable, eh? He's a genius. Just under 26, and now we've got no backup crops. We've got silage, we've got cows. So we've got to get them cows going, and I don't think we get any harvest for a fair while, or any planting or anything else. So it's going to be hard times for a little bit, but we'll be able to handle it. Like I said earlier, this FS25, I don't think it's as easy like as it used to be. And without the mods, it's definitely not as easy. Yeah, if you'd seen some of my 22 work, I just throw in a bit of a garden bed by Avatana. Suddenly we're making thousands of dollars in cotton and shit. Well, it's not happening here. This is good, bud. I like it. It's probably boring to watch because we're not getting anywhere, but I hope not. I hope you'll stick with me, and we'll get through the series to where we, get to do the shit we need to be doing. But the main thing is those cows will now start to get some health, which means I'll get some milk, which means, yeah, so they got food now, they got straw now, the productivity will go up, and they'll start producing some milk and some slurry, and we'll be laughing. That's what we're looking for. Probably buy a couple more, but we don't want to go stupid with our money because I'm thinking forage wagon. At the moment, we're going to have to hire another straw blower to get rid of that straw we've got. So anyway, we'll sort it all out. Time for bed. We might have another big day down in town, go and play the pokies or something. Alright, I'll be back. Big welcome back, viewers. It's the next morning, actually. It's been a couple of months. We're up to April. Nothing much was happening. We've been into rehab. Not quite that bad, but we're going better today than yesterday, and we've got a little bit of work to do. I'd like to check on the cows, and we need to put a second lot of fertiliser because we haven't got a roller. As we discussed last episode, we're going to have to fertilise this. So we'll get started on that straight away, and then we'll check the cows' food. I've been down to check the 2 crop fields. They're going well, both fully fertilised and everything else. Unfold that first. Yeah, so they're both fully fertilised and going well. This shouldn't take long to whip around. We'll probably make it a little bit bigger and get out closer to the road, but I don't know if they've got plough. You might have to use a proper plough, and I don't know if I've mentioned them. They're dreadful. They're like 20 metres long and plough about 6 metres wide. So this could do all this like this, Hey, up and back maybe. Might miss a little bit in the middle. But that won't be hard to go over. So 36,800, eh? We really need to add to that. I reckon if we go straight down here, you can actually see, I think, I can see an imaginary line there. Okay, we'll take this over here and park it up. We should have everything parked up this end of the farm. We'll go and have a look at these cows there we're travelling here. There we go. Help's coming up. We've got milk, straw, food none. Where this comes in. Chuck a couple of these in there. Should be able to pick up a couple at a time, but it's not like I've got to drive them far. I reckon they look a bit like marshmallows. Whoop. Got to get something going in that other barn too. I think that's a cow barn as well. Or maybe it's pigs. I'll have to go and have a look. Can't remember what it was. So this will make 14,000. That'll keep going for the time being. We'll see how we go with that. I've got to remember, don't mumble. Don't mumble. I get comfortable and forget that I'm recording and mumble. I'll just park this back here. Let's go and have a look at that other barn. Pigsty. Ah, straw, meadow grass, food. They eat just about everything. Start buying in pig food, but it's a little expensive. A couple of sheds around here to keep my equipment out of the rain. Let's see if we can drive this in here. Probably should, how much straw have we got left? What we might do is chuck a bit more straw and then send this back. Because it's costing us money to lease. So yeah, we'll do this quickly. Oh no, it's got a silage bale stuck in it. I'll send it back like that. So I'll drop this other bit of food off, park up our wagon, and we might do this for this episode. It's been a pretty exciting one, especially through the middle section there. But we'll be back with another one, which will be episode 5. Thanks for watching. Like I said to me, all 4 viewers too, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. If you know anyone else that likes it, share it with them. Give it a like. I'd like to thank everyone and stay safe, and I'll see you next time.